So, good day guys, welcome to today's lesson. In today's lesson, I'm going to do a practical example for a torsional that constantly reduced, so you'll be able to see it. Now, what I want to do is, I don't want this dimension line showing again, and I don't want this origin, because I know my y is going this way, my x is going this way, and my z is going in this story direction, that is up. What I want to do is I'm going to turn off this. So what you do is you can press Ctrl W on your keyboard. So if you press Ctrl W, it pops up. But in case if it doesn't pop up, all you have to do is you come to this, so you can see it says display options. So select it. Now things we don't want to see. We don't want to see dimension lines. We don't want to see architectural plans. We don't want to see it. So just select apply and it will go up. Okay. So now you can see that our this origin, this Cartesian axis is shown. So I'll come here to view and look at it, show the axis. I'll turn it off so it's no longer showing again. Then also for the grid lines, since I don't want to use the grid lines again, I think I'm done with my modeling. And by the way, you can see I've rotated this one to it. So the way I rotated it is, for example, let me take it back here now, assign, come to frame, so come to local axis. Okay, let's say initially it was at 0, which was before. So you can see it at 0 now. So if I want to rotate it to angle 90, I'll just highlight it and change it to 90. So apply and you see it will rotate. So it has rotated. Now if I want to change it to angle 45, I'll work on it, and this is just varying methods for frame assignment, which we will talk about more in future videos. Okay, so we have varying, so I'll put it back on 0. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry, I didn't select the column. So select and change back. Okay, so we are done with that. Now it's showing you the local axis, which I don't need to see. So if you want to remove them, you can just come to this place, show on deformed shape. So just select it and everything will go off. So I've changed this, I've changed this. Now what I need to do is first define a new property. But before I defined, let me delete multiple again. Sorry. Delete. Change some of the names of the properties. Just okay. So I want to create a new beam. Add a copy. So let's say beam. The name of something will be beam with torsion. With torsion. Okay. So I'll just come to property modifier and change this to 1. Okay. 1. Okay. So this beam and this beam, they are the same. It's just that this one has capacity to take torsion. The one with torsion has capacity to take torsion. The one with beam alone cannot take torsion, which is what we are using here. So now what I want to do is I want to place a cantilever slab along this side. So let me bring out my beam and let me say my cantilever slab is let's see 1.2 meters. So I have my offset 1200. Okay, now I can draw it from here and place it here. Okay, and if I come like this, it's going to come to this direction, but I don't need it. So I have this beam here. So all I'll do is draw my slab. So I'm going to make my slab 175. Okay, my slab will be 175, and I will bring it into this point. Okay, now you will notice that I said in one of the videos, one of the modules, that since there's a cantilever beam and we produce distortion, that means this slab is going to be twisting this beam and this beam will twist. So what I will do is I'm going to change this. So select this beam and this beam. I'm going to also close the same cantilever at that point. Then go to assign. Okay, assign frame section property, and this is the one with torsion. Okay, so select it and click OK. So you can see now that this slab won't twist, so to be able to transfer the torsion to this beam. But if it was on this typical beam and there was no tie back, it's going to overturn. So that is where stability comes into play. So I can delete this null beam and select this and mirror. So I want to mirror, like I taught in the previous video. Come here, mirror. So I'm going to pick a point. So let me pick all this so I can get my middle points. Okay. So pick just want to pick, this is the middle, I can see triangle. Then the green line means it's straight. Okay, so select it, and I can type the value I want on the mirror plane I want from the coordinates to apply. Click OK. So we have that method of doing that now. So this is also beam torsion, beam torsion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate whatever I've done here down to typical stories. Okay, just watch me. So just look at the left hand side down, you see 28 frames selected. So I'll just assign this. Okay, now let's see if it was selected at the roof. Okay, so at the roof is just roof beam. So we are safe. What I need to do now is I'm going to place my slab down to each level, so I can turn this off so that I don't have multiple snapping options. Okay, so select this slab, select it, and as usual we'll replicate it down to the 14th to first floor. Okay, so this is what we have in 3D, so you can come here and choose 3D. Okay, so this is the beam element. If you want it to show the extruded version, you can come here and extrude toggle view. Okay, so it's going to extrude it. So it takes a little while for it to load because that's a lot of flaws.